What's up, YouTube? Like, comment, and subscribe. Today we talking about the All-Star game, basically, and how they formatted it for like more about the gimmicks and like the coaches and things like that than more of about the players. To me, that's how it seemed to me. Like it was like a team of, and they had like their little gimmick names or whatever, Rooks, your OGs, whatever. It kind of made them play a little harder because they were G leaguers in this competition. So it's like Draymond Green has said something through the broadcast, talking about that he all star players are playing against players that are not all stars, which is true. Like you know how many snubs, like even Tyrese Maxey didn't make the all-star team, and it's like seeming like when he sits back and watches this or whatever, like oh maybe it wasn't that bad for to miss the all star game because it was like is it gonna go down as East versus West? Like, what is it gonna go down? It's gonna go down as all this like gimmicky stuff. And on top of that, they were stopping the game a lot between the games, so that's risk of injury. These players play super hard. So if you stop it for 30 or 40 minutes and then you got to go back to play, I'm pretty sure like that's probably why LeBron didn't play. Now me analyzing the situation now, I kind of figured out why LeBron 30 seconds before the supposedly allegedly 30 seconds before the All Star game decided not to play, which it make like it still snubbed the All Star, but at the end of the day, under them type of circumstances, he was risking injury, and his team needs him for the second half of the season, and he's going for the championship at the end of the day himself. So he probably feel as though that wasn't worth it. The All Star game has been like kind of gimmicky for the longest, and it hasn't had a lot of competition. Like even if when they've done the World versus USA or East versus West. Like to me, I know in I think I believe in baseball. I believe in the MLB they play the game. They play the All Star game. Whoever wins the All Star game gets home field advantage in the finals in the World Series. So I believe maybe that's the only idea I think of because I've heard so many people saying all these ideas, but I don't think that world competition or none of this stuff is gonna really make it. You have to make the ultimate prize matter in the All Star game, even though it's not fair to the team that actually fights and has the better record or what conference they're in. But it doesn't matter in baseball. So I believe maybe that's the way you could get them to play hard. The difference between the teams sometimes is close when they make it to the finals, but sometimes it could be a AFC that makes it to the finals. So if the East wins the All Star game, then the AFC gets home court advantage. That's the only time it would kind of feel kind of messed up. But how else could you get comment on this and let me know how else you think we could get the All Stars to play harder? Because we've been years trying to figure out how we could get them to play harder. Other than that, I broke down the All Star Weekend in the other videos, but I could talk about that. That Mac McClung one. I just seen the stat that Mac McClung has more dunk contests than dunks in an NBA game. So think about where this dunk contest is going. The only thing that still has kind of stars in it is the 3 point contest, and it's kind of like a more of a laid back competition. And the skills challenge kind of has them too, but the 3 point contest is the prominent one that has the kind of star players in there, and it's because it's a laid back competition. So that's probably why they want to do that one and not the dunk contest. You see all these players now tweeting, "Oh, we want to be in a dunk contest." John Moran tweeted. Um, Giannis tweeted, even though he did a dunk contest before and lost. And Aaron Gordon, I think it's Zach Levine tweeted, but that's John Moran said something about he won Zach Levine and Aaron Gordon because they were the last ones that had a major good dunk contest that were actually good players in the league. That's really what it's about. It's not about the stuff because Mac McClung put up a show on Saturday. Like it was a great dunks that he did. Some of these NBA players probably can't do it. But at the end of the day, people want to see good players that actually play and do these things in the games in the dunk contest. And you know the All Star players every dunk contest they say this every time they see the dunk contest they I don't know if it's like something that makes them get more reactions to their social media or whatever, but they always say, "Oh, we're gonna do the dunk contest next year." LeBron's been saying it for years, and he's the one of the first that didn't do the dunk contest his whole career, and he's like a goat. So that's kind of crazy. Like even Michael Jordan did it, Kobe did it, every athletic player that was up there did it. But this generation not really. Like Kawhi didn't do it. A lot of players didn't really do it. But yeah, like comment, let me know what y'all think about this All-Star game though. But I think like that's the only idea I could think of them. You know what I'm saying? Like literally making it more competitive is making the finals whoever wins the All-Star game. Then them players will play hard and it'll be closer games to me. So thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video.